Good morning, happy Sunday morning. It's Christine Crutcher from Create with Christine, and I'm here with some live Sunday morning stamping. Thanks for tuning in this morning, whether you're going to join me here live in a minute or catch the replay. This morning I have some really cute little Ghirardelli treat holders to share with you. This is a super simple project. It's December 20th today, so I know it's crunch time. We actually have our first virtual Zoom family Christmas with my mom's side of the family all across the United States today. So I'm really excited for that, to check in and catch up with family. I don't normally get to see them very often anyways, and a lot of them are local too, so it'll be really nice to celebrate. So I'm using the Little Treats bundle. This is the stamp set. And oh my gosh, it's so versatile. You can use it for so many different things. Halloween, birthday, Christmas, little treat holders, wedding, but it's going away. And I did use the bundle. I just used the little scallop circle is from the dies that coordinate. So it's retiring this bundle on January 4th. To make room for new products that are coming. So very exciting. I actually had my first play yesterday with some of the new stuff that's coming. I didn't want to jump in too early, but I had some surprise projects I needed to work on, so I had to get those to my Secret Santa that I'm doing with a swap with this coming week. So hopefully my Secret Santa is not watching, because then now she knows who I am, maybe, but she might already know, who knows. So let's jump in. I'm going to point my camera down and get started. So I did want to mention that the dies, they make this cute little box, and I did this one a couple weeks ago, and the dies itself is on sale for 30% off as part of the year-end closeout through January 4th. So I'm going to point my camera down, so bear with me for a minute and I will find myself in the feed and we'll continue. So good morning, Janine. Thanks for tuning in this morning. Hopefully you're nice and warm and cozy where you are. We got our first kind of significant snowfall of the season Thursday here, so it's been cold, and the snow was pretty for a couple days, but then it kind of now has turned kind of brown. So kind of the gross snow as now. So anyways, I guess for people that want a white Christmas in New England, they're probably going to get it, because we might have some melting later this week, but I think the snow is going to stick around for a little bit. So again, I'm using the Little Treats bundle. I'm going to do my stamping first. And these two I stamped in Whisper White cardstock, and I don't know if you saw my video last week. Whisper White cardstock is going away, and that actually includes a whole bunch of products, including the envelopes and things as well. So those are all going to be remanufactured. Hopefully we don't have delays with getting the new product, but the new white cardstock is going to be called Basic White, and it will be available in regular Whisper White. I just use regular Whisper White here. Also the thick Whisper White that I like to use for my card bases. So, but I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I cut out a piece of crumb cake for this one because I'm using the Plaid Tidings Designer Series paper. And for this one, my paper was more on the crumb cake, so I kind of went more on the kind of rustic Christmas for this one. So I'm going to bring over my cherry cobbler ink and my stamp. I'm using A Little Treat for Someone Sweet. There's a Ho 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 Merry Christmas, so if you need to make some last minute treats this week, you could use that one too. I don't think it will fit in this cute little scalloped circle. So there we go. Yeah, we kind of have the same thing with our weather, Janine. I think they said Christmas Eve and Christmas Day we're going to be like 50. So it's really up and down here all the time. So now that I have that stamped, I'm gonna come over and work with my designer series paper, and I want to punch both ends with the scalloped tag topper punch. Now, if you caught my video last week, I kind of had a boo-boo with my paper. So, funny enough, I brought over my ruler to show you. This piece of cardstock is 2 by 6. So there's the 6, and there's the 2. And then this little piece was 2 by 2. So that's a little funny pun at myself for measuring my paper, but I don't think you could really screw up this measurement. This measurement is from a 6 by 6. This designer series paper is 6 by 6. So cutting it 2 by 6 gives you 3 from one sheet. So these little treat holders are perfect for 6 by 6 designer series paper. And then, oh my gosh, what a value. If you had one sheet of 12 by 12, you could get 12. And I actually did make a whole bunch with some of the retiring paper. Oh, some paper that already retired. Hi, Celine. Thanks for tuning in this morning. And I'll show those at the end. I wanted to flip to something else that was still current. So I'm going to bring over the scalloped tag topper punch, and we're going to go ahead and punch both ends. I'm just going to slide it all the way in and do the other side. So I was watching a clip this week. I think it was from one of the morning talk shows, and it talked about decorating your Christmas tree. And, oh, sorry, I was shaking the camera right there. And talking about putting edible things on your Christmas tree. So I thought this would be so cute. This is so easy. You just fold it in half. Okay, I'm not even going to bother scoring with like a bone folder. I just scored it with my fingers. I'm going to put in my little treat. Now, if you're going to be hanging these on your tree and you might have kids or something like that that are going to grab them, I would take the treat and put one mini glue dot in just to secure it. And I'll show you why in a second. Otherwise, there's no adhesive to hold this in. So that's going to kind of hold it in. And then what I'm going to do is put a tiny bit of liquid glue right in the middle up here. That's probably too much, but that's okay. And I'm just going to pinch and hold it for a minute. And then I can add my greeting. So this is kind of the rustic Christmas version. But the Plaid Tidings, this paper was a great paper for the seasons because it covered, you know, fall, Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving-ish, I guess. That's kind of fall. And then I wanted to do something different, so I have a piece of linen thread, and this piece is 9 inches long, and I want to thread it through the little hole and make it so I could tie it on the Christmas tree. So these are so cute and quick and easy. So I have 3 to show. Let me know which one is your favorite. This is kind of the more rustic version if you have a rustic tree. And I'm sorry, this one's like the raspberry candy. And then these are the sugar cookies. But see, this one's got no adhesive, so they could fall right out or slip right out, but they kind of stay in there if you're careful. And so if you were going to hang it up, I think it would stay. So I'm really partial to the cherry and the white. And then this one kind of reminds me of like a tablecloth, this pattern. So I'd love to know which one is your favorite. And that is how quick and easy you can make some treats. I think you could also hang these on some gift packages if you have gift packages. We've mailed all of our packages, ordered all of our gifts, and fingers crossed that they all make it there in time. I also, if you're watching and you ordered my stamp camp, I actually shipped those on Monday the 14th, and as of yesterday they were still en route to the destinations. So I'm really hoping that they get there well before Christmas, so you have time to put your packages together. And next week I'm going to feature a paper pumpkin. I just got the December paper pumpkin kit, so next week I'm going to talk about paper pumpkin, and then for January and February, actually, that'll put me into January, I believe. So we're going to focus on celebration here on my Sunday morning stamping. So we have 2 months of celebration this year, January and February, and then we're going to have a summer celebration later in the year. So I'm really excited. Like I said yesterday, I started playing with some of my new goodies that I've gotten so far, so I can start planning ahead. And yeah, let me pull the camera back up and for my final announcements. So I am working on a birthday card class, and I hope to have that out to my mailing list by the end of the day tomorrow. I know, Janine, I hate this time of year because we get the retirement list of what's carrying over and what's staying, and I was so sad to see this little treats bundle go, but you know, hey, makes room for new things, and we'll fall in love with new papers and new products that will be here. And there actually was a fairly good amount that carried over, and you know, I highlighted everything. They gave us an Excel document. I highlighted everything and looked at my stash, and I had a fair amount of things that did carry over, so I was happy about that as well. And we'll say goodbye to quite a bit, but guys, there is an amazing sale going on. Like I mentioned, the little treats dies are 30% off, and I believe there's still some stuff that's 50% off. And for those of you that got my stamp camp, you got a lot of product in that class. The ribbons were like $3.50. And then I put some extra treats in there because some of the embellishments were like $3, $3.50, $4. So yeah, it's great. I do have a host code going until December 30th. So if you're looking to purchase something from the year-end closeout, and I'll post the host code below. It is 3WC264QH. If you spend $25, I'm going to send you 5 cards from my stash, and if you spend $50, I'm going to send you 10 cards from my stamping stash. So let me know, shoot me a message on Facebook or email, and let me know if you do place an order with that code, what type of cards you want. I've got lots of cards I can give away, and I have been donating the past few months. During the pandemic, there's been a lot of causes looking for cards for different things and different people to help, so I have been donating quite a bit over the course of a few months. And yeah, I think that's it for me. Quick and simple this morning. Like I said, I have a family Zoom virtual to get ready for later today and watch some football and cozy up, and yeah, have a great week. Have Merry Christmas, and I will see you next week.